And we are live. This is the Bit Chasers episode 3 with Aaron, Brett, and this other guy who somehow got into the podcast.
My name's Keith.
No, it's not.
Might be.
Oh, all right, Keith.
I'm
Nice to
Keith.
have you. Keith, where are you from? Where are you calling from?
From Seattle.
Oh,
I
wow. Very nice.
yeah, I'm part of Brett's. I'm part of Twinfinite.net with Brett.
Oh,
my
you're
boss.
all those nice people.
He's my co-host and my boss. So I'm his boss. He's my boss.
Oh, so you guys have like an inner boss relationship?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
On heavy sometimes.
Oh yeah.
We like to keep it real. Isn't that right? Just like Ubisoft does. And that's why they keep giving us Assassin's Creed games every
Good
year, like
segue.
Call of Duty.
There's more of that
need to-
ass Creed.
Ass
All
ass.
time. It's gonna have pirates, and that's about it. And
They know
that's
their market. They know their market.
they're just
They know
like, hey, if we keep
They know
shitting
the
this
market.
out, I mean, I don't know. I'm not excited for it. I don't know about you guys. Brett, what was that?
I stopped at
Don't
Assassin's
care.
Creed 2 because the story was like it was just ridiculous, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. The gameplay was fun, but I didn't have a reason to actually play it besides just killing people, and that gets old.
What? No.
I suffered through one. I played about an hour of two before I was bored. I beat Brotherhood because I thought it was really good, and then Revelations. And then I got three, but I haven't even touched it.
That's the spirit. I beaten
Yeah.
all of them.
I got Revelations, but I haven't touched it, and I haven't gotten 3. I think this is their goal. They're just gonna progressively go to locations that are less and less conducive to climbing things, and like
Yeah.
so this one's in the Caribbean. The last one was in like colonial America, and the next one's just gonna be in the desert or something.
That's true. I mean, like, what can you climb in the
For all
Caribbean? I
mechanics.
guess
A
I guess
mast.
they can just build villages, like random plantations and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just gonna look like Assassin's Creed 3, which I didn't get.
You'll be climbing some masts, some poles on the ships.
Palm
I
trees with
believe,
coconuts.
Coconuts.
I tweeted the other day, and I don't know. This just seems like the
Nonsense.
type of series that should like end.
It was
What?
only supposed to be 3 games.
Not ending. There's like yearly.
Well, they set up a story that they can just go do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
What happens when they get to the 2000s? They're running out of history.
They are in the 2000s.
Yeah.
It didn't take
Oh
place.
yeah, with the Animus.
Assassin's Creed 3 ends on December 21st, 2012. You know, because
They'll
that's
build a
when,
time machine.
Does it
Don't worry about
really?
it.
yeah, that's when it ends.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Thanks for the spoilers. No, just kidding.
Do you guys think they're going to the future?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's gonna get to the point where they're fighting with LucasArts over rights for stuff. Be like, oh, this planet Korra What?
So we're gonna murder Ewoks? Is that what you're saying?
They're climbing up,
What?
flying cars and stuff.
It's gonna be like murder Jar Jar, and like every 60-year-old Star
I'll
Wars
buy
fan is
that
gonna
one.
be like, oh, thank God, justice. Anyway, that's enough about that. What else? Oh yeah, Star Wars 1313's indefinitely delayed because
Oh really?
Disney doesn't know what they're doing.
Ah,
It's indefinitely
yeah.
delayed.
Nope.
Apparently they stopped development once the purchase happens. So
Why?
Did they fire a bunch of
Really good
people? I don't
Star
see why they just can't keep the same people working on it.
I don't think they did. I think they just said, you know,
Infinity? Do you think they're
stop.
focusing on Disney Infinity more?
that's what I think it could
Uh,
be.
Probably, yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know if LucasArts has any part in that though.
Damn it.
No,
Star
no,
Wars
it's-
13 looks so promising
I
too.
wouldn't have thought they would have done that because they had a bunch of studios working on that one game. They had the FX studio working with them too.
Yeah, that's true.
So they stopped development from a few different studios there with LucasArts. So I guess they're really just gearing towards the movies and stuff. I guess
Darn it.
with all the other departments.
I get really excited every time like they announce a new Star Wars game, and then I'm
Yeah.
always somehow
Yeah,
disappointed.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 3, I guess. That's
What are you talking about?
Battlefront.
Battlefront? What? No.
You need a Battlefront 3.
They're like Gabe
Sorry.
Newell. They don't count to 3. Gabe,
We had Knights of the Old Republic, and that's it. that was the great one for me.
A lot of people like
Rose
Battlefront. I liked Star Wars Jedi Knight. A
I
lot of
never
people
played
didn't.
Jedi Knight.
It's old. It's like on the
Yeah.
fucking Quake engine or something. So
Yeah, I think it'd be hard to get into now.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have liked it if I had played it when it was new.
Probably.
Some people liked Bounty Hunter. I never
I
got
like
into that
Bounty
one.
Hunter. It,
I think
KOTOR?
Yeah.
Nobody said KOTOR.
KOTOR. I said Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say KOTOR, so I got confused.
So technically, he wasn't wrong. No one said KOTOR.
Try to shit on me whatever chance he has.
that was fun because you actually got to be a Jedi,
I
and
love
it let me live my Jedi dreams in
Yeah,
ways
that
that
was a
the
good
Old
one.
Republic still can't let me do.
Oh man, fuck
Yeah.
the Old Republic.
I hate the Old Republic.
I
Thank
say
you,
that-
guys.
Do I say that in every video? Because it always comes up.
Yeah,
I'm glad we have some people in here who hate the Old Republic. I wrote an article a long time ago, like right when it was in beta, and when I was playing the beta, and I wrote an article about all the reasons I was disappointed in it, and I got like people were just
Yeah.
destroying me online, saying I was such a fucking idiot.
Oh, the base game was good, but when you beat that, it's just no.
Keith just vanished. This just in.
Yeah, he tends to walk around his house whenever he's recording anything.
Bring in the views, bros. Quick, do you
That's
got a cat?
great.
Can you bring a cat
That's
in?
great.
Thanks,
I could bring a dog in, but
It's
I don't
Mojo.
know where my dogs went.
I could bring in Nick Massa, but I don't think anybody cares.
I could bring in Ben Affleck, but I don't know where my Argo Blu-ray went.
Oh, I
So-
think Keanu's coming.
Yeah, Brett's typing furiously.
No.
Oh,
No, no Keanu today.
I forgot I didn't tweet about that. That was like the link. So
Oh.
whatever.
I could tweet about it, but no one would hear it because
You have like 20 followers or something. Anyways,
Video
what
games.
else? What else happened?
In the world of gaming,
There's a PlayStation 4.
is there?
That happened.
Nah.
I may have heard some things. I've heard some rumblings.
Anybody interested?
I don't think I've heard
Yes.
of the PlayStation 4, of which you speak.
Their online stuff looks pretty sick.
Everything looks pretty great. If they can if they can keep their promise,
keep the
I'll be
promise, yeah.
impressed. But they're not good with keeping promises. So.
I mean, it can draw my dreams, so why
I think
wouldn't
they're
I want
they're doing better with customer service and public relations than Xbox and Microsoft have been. So
I just thought it was funny that like instantly Microsoft was like, "Oh crap, XboxTheEvent.com registered domain name."
But what I was happy to see was that it actually almost looked like they realized and admitted that they made a mistake with the PS3 with the cell processor and shit. You know? And
Well, how about, like-
they're actually going back to PC architecture x86.
We didn't bring you guys a boomerang to this one.
Yeah,
They didn't bring boomerangs to anybody, so
That was
that was a huge
embarrassing.
plus.
that was.
The fact
but-
that they still call it the DualShock 4, which I'm pretty happy with.
Me too.
I
Me
like the
too.
controller. It looks good. Looks a little.
Yeah.
It looks
easier,
good.
Better triggers.
They know what people want, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing.
Yep, with a little
It's good.
touchscreen.
The games they showed were pretty good too. They had
Yeah.
a pretty good software lineup for. I mean, Killzone looked pretty good.
Killzone looks good.
That racing game.
The thing you have to remember is that all
Car
those,
Club, yeah.
those games
Insane.
are running at 1080p instead of 720 that the PS3 and Xbox 360 do.
Well, most
PS3 can
The
run at
PS3 can,
1080.
but usually a lot of games don't.
a lot
yeah.
of games go to 1080i or
Yeah.
720.
720.
Just to get more juice, yeah.
What was I gonna say? The Watch Dogs looked good, but apparently it was played on a
Oh,
PC.
God.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
myself. Just
Sound like a system seller. And
Yeah.
Knack.
Watch
I
Dogs
thought Knack looked cool. I mean, for
Yeah.
people who are into that kind of game,
It looks
and that's gonna appeal to the Ratchet and Clank, the Sly Cooper crowd.
Yeah.
It's good to show
They,
off.
they need new IPs like that. They really do. Because they're gonna keep milking all their other ones. They might as well make at least one or two new ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Sony's always had like the they have the best exclusives.
Yeah,
They have
they
the
always
most
they always put out
exclusives.
something different, which I like.
Holy crap!
Well,
I
What?
I forgot. This has nothing to do with video games.
I just googled succubus and there's a real one. Sorry.
No, Robin died in the comics. Spoilers.
What?
Damian Wayne is dead.
no.
Anyway, sorry, forgot about that.
Damon Wayans?
Damian Wayne.
It's incredible.
Oh man, I love doing hot chicks. Damn it. Alright.
Anyway,
Gosh.
sorry about that segue. PlayStation 4, yeah.
Yeah, Brett, you're interested in
I thought the wireless connectivity stuff that they showed off was pretty cool. Wireless
The guy-
connectivity, like you can download you can play games while you're downloading. You can download in the background.
Yeah.
You know,
the only concern
yeah,
is
the new architecture.
eating up bandwidth.
It sounds like they're on the right track.
Yeah. Brett, you must be interested in the streaming, right?
Yeah.
From PS3.
I don't know.
But you already have your setup, I'm sure. But I think it might be good for
Yeah.
control for some people, maybe.
Well, actually, I just took my setup today out of commission to hopefully upgrade, but
Yeah.
that doesn't even matter. I don't know. It's native to Ustream, which is weird. I mean, I know that Sony's had to deal with Ustream for a while. I mean, you could tell like if you watch the stream on Ustream compared to the Twitch
Ustream
one.
was
Oh
so
my
much better.
god!
Which is nice.
Oh,
That
but
Twitch stream was terrible.
it was awful. Twitch is the way of the future, though. I don't know. Everybody uses it.
Yeah,
They
if
stream
you,
in HD
if
really
you listen to
nicely.
GameSpot, they made fun of it the entire time. If you listen to their stream,
Really.
they were like, "Oh well, if Sony's running on this network, well, I'm not buying a PS4."
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's entirely dependent on. I don't know if it's going to be dependent on their servers or the person's speed, network speed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna be a bit of a combination between.
Yeah, and that I feel like that would get hairy. Not literally,
Hopefully
Jesus.
Gaikai comes in, they do some internet magics, and they make everything work. Highly
That would
doubt
be
it.
optimal.
The internet
That'd
is
be
a
sweet.
magical place,
Yeah.
but it can be broken.
Yes.
Google.
I liked I liked their sort of everything everywhere mantra, saying like, yeah, I mean, it's another question of whether they'll be able to deliver it well.
Yeah.
But like saying, yeah, you'll be able to play your PS3 things on your Vita and your Vita things on your PS3. Like be able to stream them. You'll be able to play, like instantly play games, like try out demos and play them almost instantly. We'll preload new content on your machines, or like things you might be interested in. I mean, that all sounded cool. So
Yeah.
it all comes down to whether they can execute it well, which is another
We'll see.
question.
I feel like
Is-
I wouldn't buy one at launch, but I wait and see how it plays out.
It's not a
I'm
bad
just-
plan.
That's what most people do now.
I know I'm
Too
gonna.
expensive.
I know I'm gonna buy one of them at launch. I like Xbox or PlayStation.
I think it's going to be PlayStation that I get at launch.
I don't know. I'm so gung ho about Xbox, and they know how to do network stuff. And that's why I'm weary about the new system because they're promising a lot of good network stuff, but they didn't really show that there's any reason to have faith in them with the PS3 because that system is just awful. Not the system, but the online
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
portion is just not good.
Well,
So
like how you go on your Xbox, you can go into a party and chat with like a bunch of your friends,
Mhm.
but PlayStation you can't do that.
It's
You have
free,
to be
which
in
is
the game
nice.
with them. Yeah, the free is nice.
Yeah.
that's the one thing they got right is you're paying when you pay for their online service. It is like beyond worth it because they're throwing you free games every month, like full games.
Yep.
So I think either Microsoft will take note of that or just continue their ways, and I think either way they would succeed. It doesn't really matter at this
They
point.
might take a little flack, but whatever. It's
Yeah.
Microsoft. They're not gonna change.
I just read something that said Ustream isn't exclusive to PlayStation 4, which
That's good.
I'm not
Or
surprised.
is or isn't? I'm sorry.
It is not exclusive to
Good.
PlayStation 4. How about Blizzard when they came out with
Fuck that.
that
I was so pissed off. I was like,
that
oh, maybe
that was
Titan's okay."
hilarious. Hey, Diablo
Like,
3, it's gonna be on the PS4,
Yeah.
and every journalist there was just like,
We got trolled so hard.
Okay, sure, that was your big announcement.
They announced it for PS3, like, I don't know if it was
Yeah, like, I
years
knew
or
it was
months
coming to
ago.
console.
A long time, and then they just dropped it, but now they're back on with it. Like, who cares?
Yeah, it'd be like, you realize no one cares about Diablo 3 anymore. Like, at all. They don't care about you bringing it to a new system. It's kind of fun, but, like, they announced which of our IPs is going to be on the system, as if it was going to be an RTS or, like, maybe WoW, where you need a million different inputs. Of course it's going to be Diablo. I was hoping they were going to come out with a new game.
Right. Or
Yeah,
something.
that
It was
would've
just
been
Diablo
nice.
3 again.
It's Diablo 3, and it's ported. Who wants it?
The only thing that sounded cool was the 4-player local co-op.
Yeah, that did sound
Yep.
cool. I agree. I wonder how they're going to do
If I
it.
had people
4
to play
people on
with,
one screen.
I would drop money on that because that'd be a fun experience. But
I love
besides
co-op.
that,
Hey, at least we had Square Enix to bring back the press conference. They really killed it.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Here's this trailer we showed last year.
You guys
Here's
want
a trailer.
Don't worry, we have good stuff.
brand new news. And a Final Fantasy game's coming.
Yeah. We'll talk about it more at E3. We'll
Oh,
see.
really? You
Alright.
come out with 14 Final Fantasy? Well, no, let's see. With the sequels, probably like 16 Final Fantasy games, and you're going to come out with another one eventually? Wow, that's a huge surprise.
It's like
The
if
next
Nintendo came on stage. Mario's gonna show up in another game. Believe it or not.
The face of Nintendo will have another game. All right.
We will have a Birdo exclusive game coming out. That would be a show.
That'd be exciting.
That's what everyone wants.
Capcom's game. Was it Capcom who showed off that
I believe
dungeon
so.
game?
Yeah, I think that was Capcom.
That looked really cool.
The graphics.
Oh, yeah.
The,
Was that the one that kind of looked like Demon Souls, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
cartoony?
yeah. That's
I
exactly.
didn't know what that was, but it looked
I don't
cool.
understand what was happening if that was like in-game gameplay at all, but
I don't
it
know.
looks good. Looked
It
pretty.
was.
But it might be another like lair type thing where it looks awesome. And stuff.
It'd be awesome if they were like, "Hey, we actually made a Game of Thrones game that's cool." I can hope, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's never gonna happen for me.
I don't know about that.
What other games did they have? I'm trying
I'm
to.
looking up a list.
The Witcher 3 was announced for PS4.
That's yes.
Everyone wants that shit.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
I'm afraid of that game being way too deep that I just
lose yourself.
I'm
Yeah.
so scared.
That's what the books are for.
Yes.
Right?
The books are
Oh,
shorter than the
and-
game.
I'm the only one who. Oh, Infamous Second Son.
Yeah.
That just looked really cool though.
I missed that preview, and I still haven't seen it.
Is
Just
that
like
the one that guy came out and it was all serious and stuff?
yeah,
Like, brought everyone down.
it had that kid in it. He looked like somebody who was a somebody. I don't know. There was still superpowers, and it was still an Infamous game, and I don't know where he came from, but that's not Cole McGrath.
I'm over Infamous. I was over it after like 4 hours the first
Yeah.
one.
Basically.
Deep Down is the name of the Capcom.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, the working title. And that Drive Club.
That looks good.
Drive Club, car porn. Very nice.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful car porn.
I'm
I
down.
bet I'm flipping through the same list some of you guys are.
Well,
No,
I'm
that's-
on
You're probably not, because I'm not flipping your list.
levelfinity.blogspot.com.
GamesRadar.com.
We update every day, all the time.
I'm
Yeah.
on
That is a
twinfinite.net.
hideous lie.
Totally.
That is a hideous lie.
I'm on twinfinite.net.
Shameless plug.
Destiny looks cool, but it was sort of like we already know that
It's
we
good.
already know that you guys are like going to be on the PS4.
Yeah.
How about Bungie on a Sony stage?
Yeah, that was cool.
Ooh, drama
In
bomb.
itself.
Crazy.
No. I can
Oh my
just
God.
hear like all the bickering that sounds like a bunch of teenage girls like, "Hey, it's like a you stole my boyfriend kind of
Yeah.
thing." Microsoft's
What?
like, you stole our boyfriend.
What exclusive studios does Microsoft have? I've been trying to think
Not
about
much
that.
anymore.
They don't have
Microsoft
that much.
Studios.
What do they make?
I don't know.
I don't
They're
know
just on a
either.
couple of my games.
Gears of War.
Yeah.
But what's the new game by the studio that made by Epic? Was Epic did
Was it-
Fortnite.
Fortnite? That's right. Is that coming out for PS3, 4,
I
2,
don't
or
think
just?
it's been a
What
console
happened to
announced
that
thing.
game?
I don't think anything's been said about it. Probably, I think it's like Steam right now. I'll look it up. Guys, don't worry, I'll save the day.
I was really like, that looked really cool. I mean, and it looks like Team Fortress, and you can fight zombies.
Looks like a cool game.
Just looking.
I mean, the zombie craze is going to be around forever because people are obsessed with dead people, and
I know I am. Sorry.
yeah, you're digging up corpses all the time.
Noting that.
I mean, sometimes I just like to grab a crossbow and pretend I'm Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl is cool though.
He is a swell cat.
Who's Daryl?
Walking Dead.
Nope.
Dead Brett, come on. The TV
The Witness. Witness looked cool, but they were very careful about saying like, this is the only system that Witness will launch on. Meaning,
Right
There's a
now.
lot of ambiguous.
it'll come out in a month for everything, but you know.
But for
Well-
the moment,
I don't know
It's
what I
here.
was reading.
Jonathan Blow's title was a timed exclusive for PS2, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of that one. It looked awesome.
We were just talking about the
Witness.
the witness.
Oh, that's okay. That's
I guess
sorry.
Jonathan Blow, like nobody sent him anything but PS4. They like sent him a dev kit and like all this stuff, and he was just able to start making a game for it. So that's why he's like, doing a timed exclusive, because they treat him so well and it's so easy to develop for. Yes,
It's a
which is
good
another
sign,
big deal.
You know?
I really appreciate that they're going back to PC architecture, which just makes making a PC and PS3 game easier, which is nice because I usually just buy. I have a PS3 and computer, so I'll probably hop on the PS4 if they're pumping out games for it, exclusives.
gonna
Now
hop
the-
on it. Hop on.
They mentioned that anybody who wanted to put in, didn't they say anybody who wanted to put an indie game on the PS4 could put it on the network?
Hopefully, for not hitting us some money.
Yeah, exactly. Was it the same situation for the PS3, or did they have like a vetting process?
I don't know how the indie
Scene
channel
there
works
worked.
for PS3.
Most people didn't think about it, right? They were like, well, XBLA maybe, or
Yeah,
PC.
Everything
like Steam.
everything seems to go to Xbox Live.
Except for that game company,
Mm,
Journey.
Oh yeah, Journey.
they're allowed to be on Sony.
You guys had a cool game. The rest of you, no.
I'll buy a PlayStation for whatever they churn out next.
And I mean, they said the price is gonna be competitive, so I guess that's good. It's not gonna be $700.
I'm hoping like $429 for like the base unit starter.
I think that was leaked, like 429 and 529.
Yeah, so I think that's what I heard. Is
529 was the leak. But then somebody from Sony said that that's not it. They're just gonna go with. They're gonna let Microsoft do that first or something. I don't know. Again, just like they were gonna let Microsoft announce the Xbox first.
Mhm.
I think they could actually go a little lower, actually, possibly with that hardware that I'm looking at.
They
It's
gotta
really not that
compete
bad.
with tablets too. Like
Yeah.
now you have to compete with people buying tablets and
Well,
playing
yeah.
games on tablets.
I think I have a good idea of what the APU processor they're using and GPU graphics processor they're using is. It's just the GDR5 memory that I think that's gonna be a bit more expensive than the Xbox components because they're using basically the same innards, both Xbox and PlayStation. If you look at
For the next Xbox and
Yep.
the PlayStation 4.
it, yeah, I think they're both based on a Radeon 6670 GPU.
This is why
I
Aaron
believe.
fixes my computers when they
Yeah,
break.
PS3 might be going with the 7000 version.
Mm.
They're both pretty similar in core clocks and stuff, but the PlayStation is going with a APU which is a CPU that has a GPU built into it. So there's extra graphics power built into the CPU, and that's going to work in junction with the dedicated graphics processing unit.
You know what I say? You can't say junction without junk.
Valuable input.
Shouldn't either.
Well,
Yeah.
PS3 was supposed to be much more powerful last time around, and although ordinarily, I have a PS3, not an Xbox, and I like the PlayStation, but ordinarily you didn't see like the extra graphics come into play that much
It was
because
too hard to get it out.
sure. In the same games were coming out for both consoles, usually one ported to the other.
Yeah,
So
what they did was that they would build it on the 360 because it was the easier one to build off of, and then they would just try to get it to work nearly as good as the 360. So they're usually it was better on 360 unless it was just solely developed for PS3.
Which
so
Sony has
hopefully
done.
the new
Yeah,
architecture on the
PS3
PS3 makes it
awesome.
easier.
Yeah, exactly. Because the cell processor is amazing. You have to put a lot more time into utilizing it.
Mhm.
A lot of companies are like, let's make them similar and call
Yeah.
it a day.
Yeah.
So that's it. So actually, it's actually better for us that both systems are actually really similar because they're going to be fighting each other out to eke out all the power,
Because otherwise, it's just going to go. The bar of the game is going to be set
Yeah,
at whichever system is lower.
Exactly. Which that's what happened in the current generation.
But Wii U's winning this generation, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, I guess
I'd say that Wii U has the best exclusives.
Hey,
But-
they launched with Mass Effect 3.
So far,
Yeah.
I want Metroid and a new F-Zero. That's not gonna happen. F-Zero.
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
I looked at a Wii U today at the Target I was working at, and I was like, oh,
It's like maybe in 4 years.
hey, that's it. And then I walked away. It was,
yeah, that's it.
that's enough of
Well,
that.
it's like an emulator and
That's what that is. Okay.
I have a tablet at my house, too. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I've been let down since GameCube.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
GameCube. I liked GameCube.
I'm staring at mine right now. I still play it.
I got a
Like,
Wavebird right flipping here.
boom! I love that controller, even though it's like
I was ready for that. Look at this big condom that my Wii controller has on. Stupid things. I hate these things. I take them off immediately.
But you need to use them.
What kind of idiot? Ugh.
You can't just not use them.
If you're throwing your Wii controller at your TV, you probably don't have enough self-control to be swinging things around in your room. Like, who? Anyways, back to oh yeah, we were talking about Wii, so let me continue on my rant. I'm just kidding. Wind Waker's best Zelda of all time. Alright. In fact, I like Wind Waker so much. Here, I'll show this off too. I'm so ready tonight. Alright.
Are you good?
Anything else?
You okay?
Anything else?
That's a Zelda poster right there.
That's a Batman poster back there. I got that at the movies.
They're like an exact. No, at first I thought they were in exactly the same place in both of your cameras, but Brett's is further back.
Oh yeah.
You know, Tom, for the longest time,
walls are almost the same color as mine.
I have a really weird, like, flowery wallpaper. You can't
Those
tell.
are blinds.
Ah!
Those are. Wait, what?
Well,
How are you supposed to see if they blind you when you get near?
We are almost at the end of our half hour here.
Let's talk about Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Brett,
tell me,
go!
tell me.
Metal
Go.
Gear Solid.
I've played 2 completions since I've been on. Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 4. I loved them so much more than 1 and 2. 3
Fantastic.
had some of the most incredible gaming moments in my entire life.
Sniper boss.
Isn't
His name's the
isn't
Emperor.
the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the Resident
Oh,
Evil 3 just
that is-
fantastic?
Oh my god, I almost cried. And there was this one scene where you're walking up a ladder and you're like, damn, this is a big ladder. And then all of a sudden the theme song starts playing, but without any instrumentals, just the vocals. And I was like, oh my god,
Oh,
chills.
snap.
And I've actually watched it on YouTube. Just a ladder scene. It's so good.
What are you doing, Brett?
Wait, did you say you played MGS4?
I did, and that was also amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
You played
Did you
through
like
all of
the ending?
it?
All of it.
It's so long.
See, when
wasn't that long.
I climb ladders, I hear the James Bond theme song when I climb ladders.
Wow, wow, wow. What a thrill.
Hey, that's my timer.
Well, on that note,
That was the Indiana Jones theme song.
Uh-oh.
That was fantastic.
it was great.
Saying we're out of time.
All right.
Any last thoughts? Any last things that need to be said?
I need to.
The order of Metal Gear Solids is 3, 4, 1, 2.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think I agree. I think I agree with that.
Best to worst.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I think that would, isn't that time frame kind of seems like it makes sense,
3 and 4 are really close.
except for 4.
Well, 3 and 4 are the beginning and the end.
4 he could age up and then age back down to
Yes.
go to 1. Say with science.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Oh, this is one of my favorite series now.
Yes, he's come over to the dark side.
Aaron's doing weird stuff with his hands. On that note, yeah. Thanks for listening. I'm Tom. Nobody wants to follow me?
I'm Keith.
Okay.
I am Brad.
Hi.
I am Brad, to say the least.
Bye.
I don't really do much. I just kind of loaf around.
Tom Nook hates him.
What are you, a piece of pie?
Oh man, I haven't played that in so long. You just reminded me. My world must be in shambles.
I want to see My World. I haven't played that game in like 5 years. There's probably weeds everywhere, and I just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
Aaron, you can just cut us off air whenever you want.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Hey,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Be bye!